Alrighty, it's go time, baby. Here we go. Spring 2024 canoe trip. Good morning, everybody. All right, day one. Heading into the park for my 2024 canoe trip. Going to head into the park for 5 days, 4 nights, starting at Smokelake access point. So there's a sense of excitement right now. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Everything's squared away at home, at work. Everything's put up behind me. Going to be picking up my solo canoe at the Canoe Lake Outpost, formerly known as the Portage store. Doesn't open till 8, so I have that time just to relax. Always feel so stressed to get going, but hey, don't rush this trip.
Game 7, thanks to goaltender Joseph Voll and Willie Nylander, who scored twice as the Leafs down the Bruins 2-1, tying their series at 3 games apiece. Game 7 is set for this Saturday night in Boston. Still no word if Austin Matthews will be in the lineup.
So Leafs won last night. They're heading to a Game 7. I won't be around to find out the results, but hey, you never know. Like last year, found out that I got beat out, and I imagine the same results will occur this year too. Really looking forward to this trip. I need it. Stick around, join me. Cheers. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. We're here on Canoe Lake. I'm going to start my 5-day, 4-night canoe trip on spring 2024. She's beauty. It's 7 o'clock and I still have 1 more hour. That'll get me organized. Well, guys, we're here. It's 10 after 8 on Friday morning. Head down Smokelake South and plan on having a good day. All right, I'm ready to roll. Time is 8:08. Head down south on Smokelake. She's a beauty. Feels so good to be back out here. There's the access. All right, guys, so far so good. We're looking good here. The weather's awesome. I'm moving right along. No wind, no other people. Things are looking up for old Brent here. We're approaching Molly's Island. It's about 1/3 of the way down Smokelake. So on the west side of the island, on the point, you'll see the plaque that's erected.
This memorial plaque for Mary Coulson honors her memory, a park resident of Algonquin from 1900 to 1945. She made quite an impression on the community as this plaque was erected by the leaseholders of Canoe Lake. After Molly had visited the park, she decided to relocate here. She later met and married Ed Coulson, a park ranger in 1905, and together they ran the Highland Inn on Cache Lake.
Looks like a juvenile eagle. We're here at Ragged Falls. It smells like suckers, spawning suckers. That's because there's a shitload in here. I saw a brookie and was unable to get any. But yeah, time to do the portage. So here we are at the Smoke to Ragged Lake Portage, 240 meters. It took me about an hour, 15 minutes from the access. I was fishing. I talked to some retired guys at their cottages. So I have completed Smokelake right now. And I am at this portage. So here's the dam on Ragged Lake at the entrance here. Ragged Falls. Pretty cool. Apparently it's one of the newer ones here in Algonquin. Last one to be built. Was active at one time. Danger.
This is one of the more modern dams made of metal and concrete, and probably one of the last few to be constructed in Algonquinpark. It can be found at the top of Ragged Lake next to the Portage where it empties into Smokelake. In the logging days of old, there used to be a logging chute here, and today, very little evidence remains of its prior existence.
Look at the size of that thing. Size of my hand, massive chains. All right, on Ragged Lake right now. We're getting a headwind. Weather looks like it could do something, so there won't be much filming. I'm just gonna get to the next portage, the Devils Stair Case. So we're halfway down the lake here. Looks like it might clear up. Rain's gonna hold off, but the wind has died down as well. Doing a little fishing while I go here. Trolling, hoping for a laker. I have this hair clip. I'm gonna use it to help secure my fishing pole. Does it really actually do anything? Maybe mind over matter, that's all. I also use this hair clip to hold my lures in place so I don't get hurt and have to take out any hooks out of my hands. There's a campsite on Ragged. Here's someone that has a lot of time on their hands. Likes to do some arts and crafts. You can really see where Ragged Lake got its name from. All kinds of dead stumps around the edge of the lake. Then they dammed up this lake, killed a lot of trees. If you can see it, there's a nesting goose. Looks like on an old beaver dam. All right, this is the Devil's Portage. It's 11 o'clock, 3 hours from the access point, so I'm taking my time. I'm fishing, checking things out. There's spawning suckers in there too. All right, here she is. This portage is only supposed to be like maybe 10 minutes, so I'm thinking 11, 13, I should be done. All right, got some steps going up. We're elevating. We're coming across here. Look at all those scrapes. Bear maybe? Cool. Fueling up on some dried apricots on the way back down. Can't capture it, but that's a wicked fall, man. That'd be cool to go down there and film that. All right, I did it. Holy cow. Yep, 11:13. 10 minutes. So just completed this 481 right now, portage, and I'm on Bonnechere. So I'm on Bonnechere Lake right now. I have landed on the desired campsite I wanted. I'm on number 2 here with the peninsula, and this will be my home for 2 nights. All right, it's 1 o'clock, so that's 5 hours. And this is home for tonight. I'll claim this. I'm out on a peninsula right now, and like kind of like a point. All Canadian Shield. What a great view. Can't complain about this site. These things are everywhere. Pretty cool. Time to make some water. All right, so it's about 4 o'clock. We're gonna I got a fire going. It's starting to rain. It's spit. I went out and gathered some more wood. And now it's time for supper. Okay, so I just got a lake trout. Didn't have my phone with me, I forgot it, but it's a perfect eating size for the frying pan. I caught this on the Meps number 3 Black Flurry. Okay, I got the old bay. I just put oil in the frying pan, as you can see. Get that out of there. Spice things up a little bit. Fish is on. Yeah. They say lake trout is a little more greasier than brook trout. About to find out. That loon has a fish of some kind. Oh, it must be the guts from my lake trout. Oh, give the loon a free meal. It's big, whatever it is. So it's 6:30. Sitting underneath a tarp. I got a nice little setup here, staying out of the rain, which is I think is dying off. But the whole underneath the tarp is just smoking me right out. Yeah, maybe not the best idea to have a tarp on. The smoke has nowhere to escape. So it's 6:30. Getting pretty tired. I've been up since 5:40. That's the time I woke up at. I don't know how much longer I can stay around the fire. I might get a good 12 hours of sleep tonight. Oh, I'll do a little whiskey fireside chat right now. On the way down in Smoke, I stopped at Molly's Island. We're approaching Molly's Island. It's about 1/3 of the way down Smokelake.
This island was Molly's favorite picnicking and camping spot.
I started out on Canoe Lake. I left around 10 after 8. I think it took me a good hour and 10 minutes to hit Ragged. So here we are at the Smoke to Ragged Lake Portage, 240 meters. It took me about an hour, 15 minutes from the access. Stopped and played around with the falls, fished. Caught one of the biggest smallmouth bass I've ever caught, but I didn't get it on camera. That portage was only 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, not a big deal. After the completion of the portage into Ragged, I checked out the dam. Apparently it's one of the last ones to be built here in Algonquinpark. So I completed the Devils Stair Case. The Devils Stair Case wasn't that bad. I think if you were in decent shape, you ran, or you did box steps, it wouldn't be that bad. Stair climb, only took 10 minutes. I was timing it, so a lot uphill, I admit. It'd be easier going downhill, but it is what it is. So I arrived here around 1 o'clock. Good 5 hours to this campsite, which didn't seem that long, Looking back, the Big Porcupine in the center of the lake, I would have taken that 290 instead of going around that peninsula, that big outer place. So I got the campsite I wanted. Probably made famous by Mark Rubino from Mark in the Park. You might be familiar with him. He named this site the Gaga site because he was just in awe. Also, Chris Prouse and her partner stayed here on this site. You can find that on YouTube. One of my goals is to on this trip was to catch a lake trout, which I accomplished this afternoon. I had them for supper. When I caught that fish, I was out actually just trolling. I read something about these trout will be in the west side of the lake back in the bays, because when the sun comes up in the east, it warms these bays up and increases the temperature of the water. But I gotta be honest with myself and everybody, kind of losing the whole filming aspect. I don't know if it's because I'm just by myself, I'm going solo, but we're not always having the camera out. Maybe I should invest in a GoPro. So I think it's a lot of effort to film everything, and so I'm just gonna do the highlights, guys. Anything interesting and cool, I'll show it on here. So I think that's gonna be it. 7:30. I'm gonna head in maybe in an hour, and see you all tomorrow. Cheers. Fishing in the rain. Listen to those spring peepers. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, May the 4th. Plans are discover Bonnechere and see what's up with this lake. Okay, water's on for boiling. Get a good cup of coffee in me, start breakfast. Okay, so I got this French press I bought from Canadian Tire. Test it out. So I'm due for a decent coffee in the backcountry. All right, let's see what happens here. That's all right. That's a good coffee. Added sugar and a creamer, and I'm pleased. This is what I need this morning after my long haul yesterday. So I'm just sitting here enjoying my coffee, thinking about what I'm going to do for today. I know I'm going to get out there and do some fishing. Gotta get some firewood. A little chilly this morning. There's I'm thinking like a north wind coming in. The bug report, mosquitoes and black flies are out. I'm on this point too, so the wind's blowing right through. So, but if they are, they're not bugging me. Definitely have a nap this afternoon. Kind of put in a rough night, dreaming, waking up to every sound. So that's not like me. So stick around. On the menu this morning, we have some shredded hash browns. You can buy them at Costco. Add a little bit of water and fry them up. We have already pre-cooked bacon. I'm gonna have that. And I put 3 eggs and a little bit of milk in this container for eggs. And have a decent breakfast today, get more calories in me. Put a few onions in there as well. Looking forward to this meal. Bacon's on. Ah, yeah. Breakfast is served. All this is lacking is ketchup. But hey, everybody loves bacon. May the 4th. Yeah, I was never really into Star Wars that much when I was a kid. Although my uncle took me to see my first ever movie, Return of the Jedi. Never into like a Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Star Trek. I was more into the TV series like The Fall Guy, Knight Rider, The Dukes of Hazzard, Chips, and the A-Team. That really got me going. That theme song. I still get chills when I hear that.
So this morning, I decided to be adventurous and head out and explore Upper Head Lake in search for the elusive brook trout.
Here's the entry to the creek. Looks like some other guys are coming in, coming out. Couple little painted turtles sunning themselves. Happen to be swimming up the creek. Oh, he's pissed. All right, let him go. There you go, bud. Definitely gonna have to do a carryover over this one. And there's a second once I get there. Yay. That was really fun. Note to self, don't get any wood if you're doing carryovers. Things are getting a little better here on Upper Head Lake. I have the whole lake to myself. Got to keep an eye on those clouds, this weather. I'm about a good half hour back to my site, so. All right, kind of give us an update what's going on right now. 11:45. I'm staying on this site right here on Bonnechere. I came up this creek here to go to Upper Head Lake. Well, the first beaver dam I stepped on, which I thought was solid ground, up to my chest I went. Things are a little wet. They're airing out. I was told, I read somewhere, there's a grandfather site somewhere around here, but yeah, I just gotta have something to drink, something to eat, try some stuff out. Yeah, I'm targeting lake trout and brook trout right now, but once around the lake, not a bite. Still fishing, no bites as of yet. It's looking cloudy. I'm gonna head back to Bonnechere. I wasn't the only one back here in Upper Head Lake. I'm getting kind of hungry and I'm still wet. I'm gonna head back to camp now. Just a slog in here. Yet another leftover. Doesn't get any better. Here's a beaver dam. So I'm just gonna do a lift over. All right, got another fish, my second on the trip. Had to come back to Bonnechere to get my fish instead of going all the way up to Upper Head. Not a bad size there. Gonna release this guy. I mean, I got lots of food, so There he goes. So I was out fishing. I'm back in the bay here. There's a stash. I don't know what it is. It's probably one of the park rangers. Maybe it's Frank Kuziak's. Just gonna check it out. You never know what it is. Ah, it's park rangers. The big spikes they use to these are the big spikes they use to make benches. Put some of the chairs they make together. Oh yeah. The whole Grumman. It's all chained down. Right, park rangers use these to they get dropped off and then they go and use this to visit campsites. Oh well, hey, keep the adventure alive. This is this upper peninsula.
Bonnechere was named by accident. Earlier surveyors thought the lake was connected to the Bonnechere River, when in fact it emptied into the Madawaska. The lake has no connection with the Bonnechere River, but the name may result from a mistaken belief that it had with the height of land between Big Porcupine. After spending a relaxing afternoon appreciating this view overlooking Bonnechere, I was feeling hungry and decided it was time to start an early dinner.
It's only 3:30, but I'm gonna start supper. I don't like the way the wind's going. I can feel rain almost. Clouds rolling in. Come along nicely. All right, let's eat.
Once I was feeling refueled after supper, I had the energy to attend to some much-needed camp chores.
So there goes my tarp. It blew down. Enough of this wind. I got this firewood to process, so I got some work to do. And I'll pile it right there when I'm done. Boom! All right, got some wood ready for tonight. If I have a fire, I don't know, man. It's these clouds look a little dark. This fire pit needs some attention. It's in some pretty piss poor shape. So I'm gonna spend some next 15 minutes rebuilding. All right, chores are slowly getting done around here. Looks like a pretty decent fire pit, if you ask me. Cleared away all the pine needles, just in case the forest burns down. Went around and gathered up all these iron grills. They're all over the place. Like, there's all kinds, man. Like, who's really gonna bring all these? This one here is provided by the rangers in the park, but the rest of them, no need. Carry them in, carry them out. Here's one end of the peninsula. And to the other.
Fish on.
It's a lake here. Nice and during the sunset. I'll let this guy go. I'm not gonna keep in. I got lots to eat. Alright, got the fire going. Get some more wood. Close that. Hopefully this fire keeps me warm, and I should be able to keep some for the next guy that shows up. So this morning I woke up around 6:30. I'm pretty sure I woke up to wolves howling. Sound like a bunch of kids screaming, hollering. Got out of my tent, my camera to take some video. I think it was coming in from the south there. But as soon as I got out, it stopped. Took some cool photos though. Had an awesome breakfast when I woke up around 9. Headed into Upper Head Lake. Didn't catch any fish. That was kind of slog to get up there. There were some beaver dams, down trees. That was really fun. Got to the first beaver dam. I got out of my canoe because it was a liftover. I stepped on a log and it went right up to my chest. Things are a little wet. They're airing out. I fished that lake and nothing. I got shut out. Still fishing, no bites as of yet. Guys that were there, there was 2 canoes. They got about 6 Lakers, no brookies. Can't find them anywhere. This evening, went out fishing after supper. Got myself a Laker right in front of the peninsula here, and got some firewood. And now I'm gonna enjoy this fire for this evening. It's 9 o'clock. You gotta love these spring peepers. So I'm about ready to go to bed here. I got all that wood for the next guy. So enjoy.
Thanks for watching part 1 of my 2024 spring canoe trip.
I have everything squared away. God, I look like shit, man. Put in a rough night. Trolling, hoping for a Laker. Make it a Laker, it's a buck of beer. Oh, I'll do a little whiskey fireside chat right now. We started, who's we? Up, and away! Listen to those spring peepers. And a jet's going overhead. So I completed the Devil's Stair Case. The Devil's Stair Case is what it says it is. I might get a good 12 hours of sleep tonight. That's the way to do it, Megs. TP style. Yep, this site rocks. The bug report, mosquitoes and black flies are out, but they're not bugging me. The seagulls up here are bigger and cleaner than the shithawks down in southern Ontario. This hooks for my tent. I got rid of my Columbia hiking shoes for my Crocs. Yeah, I just gotta have something to drink, something to eat, try some shit out, try some stuff out. Water. So I don't want to pump my own tires, but sure as shit, I did that and caught myself a Laker. So tomorrow my goal is to catch up some brookies. Got to the first beaver dam. I got out of my canoe because it was a liftover. I stepped on a log and it went right up to my chest. That isn't a kick in the dick. I don't know what is. Jeez. Yep, this is the life.
And see you all tomorrow. Cheers. Thanks for attending this evening's fireside chat.
I got all that wood for the next guy. So enjoy, and thank Brent at Taplay Outdoors. Enjoy the wood.